It's the third or maybe fourth week of social distancing. And if you're anything like me, you've already forgotten what physical activity feels like. Hell, one trip down the stairs and I'm already huffing and puffing. Yet as I make light of this very unique situation that we're all in, self-isolation seems normal, and almost too normal for what seems like a whole generation of American children. And what has resulted is a rapid and unprecedented increase in the rates of obesity and mental illness among America's youth, accompanied by a serious lack of social development. With adult obesity already at 33% in the United States, and the prevalence of obesity among American children at 18.5%, a rapidly growing rate of obesity presents a huge problem. This, combined with the fact that over 10% of American children are diagnosed with either anxiety or depression in their lives, means that American children are faced with very grave dangers. And in order to counter these rising mental and physical health risks that America's youth face, every child should be forced to play team sports. And let me tell you why. Most obviously, participating in organized team sports promotes physical activity, which obviously combats obesity. Yet more importantly, organized participation in team sports forces kids to develop healthy lifestyle habits at a young age, which they can carry throughout their entire lives. This way, by forcing kids to participate in team sports at a young age, we're not only combating childhood obesity, but we're also combating adult obesity as well. This was proven by a study done in 2014 of World War II veterans, which found that the single strongest predictor of healthy lifestyle habits later in life was whether the World War II veteran played sports in high school. Additionally, in a 2015 study done by the University of California, playing sports as young as elementary school was found to be significantly contributing to higher levels of voluntary exercise later on in life, further stressing the importance of engaging in team sports as early as possible. While a bit less obvious than its physical health benefits, the mental health benefits of sports are also very, very strong. This largely arises from the fact that sports are a natural stress reliever because they promote physical activity, which forces the production of endorphins in the body. Endorphins are a chemical produced in the brain and the spinal system that are associated with general well-being and euphoria. In fact, according to the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, physical activity is a great way to stimulate anti-anxiety and depression effects in the body. And furthermore, only 5 minutes of aerobic activity can stimulate these effects. Additionally, as stated by the Sport Journal, engaging in team sports boosts self-esteem. By forcing kids to participate in sports at a young age, we can not only combat the rising mental illness among children, but we can also force them to adapt healthy lifestyle habits as kids so we can combat the rising mental illness rate among adults as well. While the aforementioned benefits of sports can largely be received from individual sports as well as team sports, the team aspect of team sports provides very many additional benefits associated with leadership skills and teamwork skills. This largely arises from the fact that team sports require the collaboration of several different members into a team to work together to achieve a certain goal, whether that be on the pitch, whether that be on the field, or whether that be on the basketball court. This is supported by a study done by Human Kinetics in 2017, which examined how athletic participation and other factors affected the leadership skills and collaboration skills of students. They found that student athletes scored significantly higher in areas of transformational leadership and collaboration. Now, some may say that kids can get the same benefits from other forms of activity and exercise, such as calisthenics, or even from individual sports like martial arts. While these are activities that can replace some of the benefits that team sports offer, they can't replace all of the benefits. For example, martial arts is a great activity for building physical endurance, for staying healthy, staying mentally healthy, and also for developing discipline. But it is not necessarily great in developing an ability to work with a team or an ability to be a leader because it doesn't involve a team atmosphere. Additionally, participation in team sports is much more accessible to kids because it's often provided free or for reduced cost in recreation centers and in public schools. Individual sports like martial arts can often be very expensive because they're run by private institutions. Without something to fill their time, kids will instead fill it with unhealthy behaviors and very addictive behaviors such as playing video games. In conclusion, requiring all American children to play team sports will not only help protect our children from the grave dangers posed by rising obesity, rising mental health issues, and a serious lack of social development, but will also help them to grow and thrive physically, mentally, and socially. So while it's not the law, whether it's your niece, nephew, brother or sister, or son or daughter, get them involved in team sports. Because in order to build a happier, healthier, and more constructive society, we must do right by our nation's children and help them grow into the best version of themselves.